Hello. Very nice to see you all. Thank you for coming to listen to me live on your lunch break. It's lovely to do this again. I did one in Tari about a month ago, and it was great fun, so we thought we'd just keep on doing them. I'll stop when you get sick of me, so hopefully I won't stop. Okay. I'm getting the nod to make myself louder, which I don't usually hear. It's nice to hear that. I'm selling CDs today. I've made an album, all original songs, which I'm going to be doing a lot from the album today, as well as more that aren't on the album, because I have too many to fit on there. So if you like any that you hear today, you'll probably like the album. So coming up, and my lovely partner will sell you one, and I can sign it later if you hang around. I'm going to start off with a song called Don't Have Time to Cry. It's the first song on the album, so if you like this, you'll probably like the rest. I call this my peppy depression anthem. I think everyone needs one of those when you're feeling kind of down, but you really don't have time to feel down. So you'll just sing a happy sounding song instead while also feeling terribly depressed. This is called Don't Have Time to Cry. I don't have time to cry today, so I'll pencil it in for later. And I've had such a doggone terrible week that I've filled up my weekend planner. I can't allay my fears, I guess I will delay my tears. I can't allay my fears, I guess I will delay my tears. It's not time for the tears to run, because there's no stopping them once they've begun. Guess there's nothing left but to keep it cool. If the dam breaks, it'll crash on in, and my strength is already wearing thin. Keeping it together has become my golden rule. 'Cause I don't have the time to cry. I cannot let anybody see my strategy is denial. And if any one of you gets too close, I'll paint on a big old smile. I can't allay my fears, I guess I will delay my tears. I can't allay my fears, I guess I will delay my tears. It's not time for the tears to run, because there's no stopping them once they've begun. Guess there's nothing left but to keep it cool. If the dam breaks, it'll crash on in, and my strength is already wearing thin. Keeping it together has become my golden rule. 'Cause I don't have the time to cry. Is there ever a good time to have a breakdown? Why do I feel like my life is giving me the shakedown? Never getting to win, always on the come down. Keeping it together even under pressure, I can't keep doing this forever. Oh, 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 it's not time for the tears to run, because there's no stopping them once they've begun. Guess there's nothing left but to keep it cool. If the dam breaks, it'll crash on in, and my strength is already wearing thin. Keeping it together has become my golden rule. 'Cause I don't have the time to cry. Thank you. I sing a lot of fun songs about sad feelings. I think that's the best way to cope. This next song is called Don't Tell Me That I'm Lucky. Because sometimes I've found that people will tell me how lucky I should feel, and I don't always feel particularly lucky, and I think, just let me wallow a little bit. Just let me feel my sadness. Yes, I've gone through a lot of good things, but I've also gone through a bit of shit. And I'd like to just acknowledge the bit of shit that I've gone through. So let me just feel sad sometimes. This is Don't Tell Me That I'm Lucky. Gratefulness is overrated. My cup doesn't feel that full at all. They tell me I should count my blessings. My garden will grow and the raindrops fall. Don't tell me that I'm lucky. Don't tell me that I'm lucky. I'm I'm trying not to be so unhappy, so don't tell me that I'm lucky. Happiness is so evasive, it's as solid as the smoke of a dying fire. But now my roots feels no more real than catching a cloud as it's floating by. Don't tell me that I'm lucky, don't tell me that I'm lucky. I'm trying not to be so unhappy, so don't tell me that I'm lucky. Don't tell me that I'm lucky, please, please don't tell me that I'm lucky. I'm trying my damn hardest not to be so damn unhappy. Please, please don't tell me that I'm lucky. Don't tell me, don't tell me, don't tell me that I'm lucky. I'm trying, believe me, I'm trying. So don't tell me that I'm lucky. Peacefulness is complicated, it ebbs and flows just like the tide. When it crashes down and starts to drown me, at least I can say that I really tried. Let's have another sad song. This one even sounds sad. This one I wrote when I was getting a lot of tests. I was getting a lot of OTs and physios and neurological assessments and a lot of those things that a lot of people with disabilities go through. You just get bloody sick of it. So I wrote this, but even now, years after I went through that time, sometimes I feel this way when I'm going through just when work gets difficult or study gets difficult. And this song is called I Don't Want to Do This Anymore. And I think it's, it's a suitable song. There's always a time to say this, which is kind of sad, but it's true. I don't want to do this again. I'm tired and I'm sore. I don't want to say this again. I can't take it anymore. All my weak energy goes into these battles I fight. All my strong enemies follow me into my thoughts in the night. I don't want to face this again. It's all too much to bear. I don't want to feel this again. It hurts too much to care. It circles around and I've found that I can never really get away. It's all too loud, let me out. I don't think that I can face another day. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm tired and I'm sore. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. I think you do reach times in your life where good things happen, but when you've experienced sad things and hard things, sometimes you do bring those with you. And I have good things in my life, wonderful partner, wonderful dog, which I think everyone needs. But even then, I'm still me. I've still gone through what I've gone through. And this next song, All of What's Left, is about what it feels like when you love and you're living your life, but you're still loving with a broken heart. So that's this song. The life that came before, it knocked me to the ground. It broke me to my core, left me burnt and battered and drowned. I don't think I'm fully healed. I still carry all my scars, but that doesn't stop me from seeing how wonderful you are. I love you with all that's left of my broken heart. Will that do? I'm trying my best with my broken heart. I'll stay true with all of the bits of my broken heart. I love you with all that's left of my broken heart. We've made a life anew, and every day it grows. This love has brought me through our sweet unfurling rose. The old thorns will still appear, they cut me from time to time, but it helps having you near me. It's healing to call you mine. I love you with all that's left of my broken heart. Will that do? I'm trying my best with my broken heart. I'll stay true with all of the bits of my broken heart. I love you with all of what's left of my broken heart. With my broken heart. With my broken heart. Now something a little bit happier. This is sort of this, you know, is a love song. I like writing love songs, they're fun. I used to think that, like, when I was younger, I wrote songs about heartbreak, and I thought, I hope I'm never happy, because I don't think I'll be able to write good art if I'm happy. And then, thank goodness, you can still write good songs when you're happy. Thank God. Thank God. So this song is called I Thank God for You. I thank God for good art, and I thank God for people who make you see love. I wasn't looking for you, thought I was doing just fine. But then you came and rewrote all of my dreams and my hopes, and now I'm so very glad you were mine. I've let the bitterness go. You've been reforming the cynic. I'm finding joy in new things. I found new reasons to sing. What can I say but my love? You are my miracle. I can't explain just what you've done for this heart of mine. You've helped heal the pain, paved the way for this love to shine. I didn't know what love was. I know that sounds quite naive. I didn't know it was healing. I didn't know it was freeing. I didn't know it could help me to breathe. But I've been learning to fast, and you've been kind and so patient. You've been holding my hand. We've been making our plans. Now I believe that our life can be sensational. I can't explain just what you've done for this heart of mine. You've helped heal the pain. You paved the way for this love to shine. We laugh till we cry, and we cry until we're laughing. When I lose my mind, you are there to help me find it. We laugh till we cry, and we cry till we're laughing. When I lose my mind, you are there to help me find it every time. I thank God for you, I thank God for you, I thank God for you. I thank God for you, I thank God for you, I thank God for you. I thank God for you, I thank God for you, I thank God for you. 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 So I talked a bit about, used to write about heartbreak and loving with a broken heart. Now I'm going to sing you the reason for all of that. The only good thing that came out of this relationship was a good song. A damn good song. This man broke me in every way, but he gave me a good song. So here's to him. Sometimes you've just got to take what you can from something and move on. And put it on an album and sing it in front of other people. This is called I'd Ask You. Your life goes on, and I can see why you left me. You let me go. You're glad I'm gone. And you don't care enough to not let it show. I gave my all, and yet you asked for so much more. You let me fall. You walked away and let my heart be torn. And I'd ask you to be sorry, but it'd be too late to start. I'd ask you to regret me, but that isn't in your heart. I'd ask you just to see me like you wish that you were mine. I'd ask you to feel anything, but I know I'm not worth your time. Your mind was set. I was surprised that you had to win, and I forget how you led me to give in. You promised love, but all you wanted was my soul. So I gave up and gave it to your control. I'd ask you to be sorry, but it'd be too late to start. I'd ask you to regret me, but that isn't in your heart. I'd ask you just to see me like you wish that you were mine. I'd ask you to feel anything, but I know I'm not worth your time. You said you did. Oh, you said you did. Oh, the things you said, the things you did, the things you said. Oh, I'd ask you to forgive me, but I didn't do you wrong. I'd ask you to confront me, but I know I'm not that strong. I'd ask you just to see me, but you've chosen to be blind. I'd ask you to feel anything, but I know you're not worth my time. After I was in that relationship, I didn't have a whole lot of self-esteem. And so I ended up with this other person. And the word for it now, I learned later, once I hit my 30s. The kids call it a situationship, where it's not a real relationship. One of you usually thinks that you're in a relationship, but usually he doesn't. And I was in one of those, and I was committed. And that was a very one-sided thing. So recently I thought about it, and I wrote this song. Again, take the magic that you can and move forward and perform it in front of other people. My kisses tasted like apple cider. Yours tasted like ginger wine. My love was growing strong inside me. I wanted you to be mine. And I held your hand as we walked down the street, but you were not mine. And I held your hand as the tears ran down your cheeks, but you were not mine. I held your hand as you felt your hurt. I held your hand as you cried for her. Oh, I thought that you were mine. You said that you were. You said that you were mine. We got closer in January, and you kissed me in May. I was the kind of one you'd like to marry. That was the kind of thing you'd say. And I held your heart when you gave it to me, but you were not mine. And when I held your heart, you kept your body free, 'cause you were not mine. I held your heart like a broken toy. I held the heart of a broken boy. Oh, I thought that you were mine. You said that you were. You said that you were mine. How many hearts did you have to give away? How many lovely words did you have to say? I don't want to end it, so isn't it better if it never really begins? How many times did you break your own soul by being afraid of the one who would give it all? Asking your lover to hide in the shadows is the best way to make them disappear. And pray. Thank God that you're not mine. We never could be. You never could be mine. There was a time that I really didn't value myself a lot in relationships or friendships, and this was a song I wrote back when I was 20. One of the other songs, I'd Ask You, I wrote that when I was about 20 as well. It's on the album. It's the oldest song on the album, and I still love it. But this one I also wrote when I was about 20, and this is how I saw myself in friendships. I don't think of myself now this way, but I still find this song important because I know a lot of people relate to it. I want to run away, take my brokenness with me, and leave all pain behind. I simply cannot stay where hope is so weary and love is no longer blind. I won't trouble you, I promise I won't trouble you anymore. I won't trouble you, I promise I won't trouble you anymore. I'll get out of your way to a place you won't hear me, and I won't disrupt your mind. There's nothing more to say, you'll let me go gladly. now that our hearts aren't entwined. I won't trouble you, I promise I won't trouble you anymore. I won't trouble you, I promise I won't trouble you anymore. I'll no longer plague you or rob you or shame you. You won't find me waiting alone at your door. No need to reject me or take or neglect me. I won't trouble you anymore. You're better off without me after all. I've come across people who think that all disabled people are happy all the time. We're so happy all the time and we'll put up with all sorts of nonsense because we're happy all the time. And we're not. And I've described my songs once as angry disabled because I like to show how people with disabilities are allowed to be angry. We're allowed to be angry at the injustice. We're allowed to be angry when things are just inconvenient. If somebody else is allowed to get angry when somebody else cuts them off in traffic or makes their McDonald's order wrong, I'm allowed to be angry when my rights are imposed upon. Yeah, exactly. So this song is called The Disability Blues. That's mine. It is. Yeah, this album is on Apple Music, but there's a song on the CD that you cannot find online anywhere. Because it's a secret song to say, yeah, it's a secret thank you to anyone who buys my CD. Basically, yeah. If you're going to live as a musician, then people need to support you somehow. Yes. But yeah, there's a song on this CD, and it's a thank you for everyone who buys my music and for everyone who supports me. It's a secret song. It's called Starving Artist, which is, you know. Yeah, because if you don't buy the CD, that's what I will be. This is The Disability Blues. I am not happy, I'm not free. I'm drinking whiskey in my tea. I know exactly what I need. Don't take that away from me because of my disability. I ask for what I need, get told I should settle for less. Maybe I'd have a chance of winning if I could just pass all your tests. I spend all of my days begging, I just need to have a rest. I've given up all expectations of living life to the fullest. I am not happy, I'm not free. I'm drinking whiskey in my tea. I know exactly what I need. Don't take that away from me because of my disability. I jump through all your hoops, then you set the things on fire. Yeah, you keep moving the goalposts. Why should I even try? My brain hurts and my heart breaks, and my spirit is so tired. I just wanna feel safe and secure. I'm not asking for more. I gotta sing or else I'm gonna cry. I am not happy, I'm not free. I'm drinking whiskey in my tea. I know exactly what I need. Don't take that away from me because of my disability. You ask me what I want and then you say it can't be done, and then it's given to somebody else. And I'm feeling so out of hope, and I'm running out of rope, and I'm just asking you to open the door. That's all. I am not happy, I'm not free. I'm drinking whiskey in my tea. I know exactly what I need. Don't take that away from me 'cause of my disability. This one was also loosely inspired by the NDIS. The funny one about this was the NDIS came up with this thing. The NDIS is a great inspiration for me. The NDIS came up with this thing, a plan system called PACE, and no one liked it. The NDIS didn't like it, the participants didn't like it, coordinators didn't like it, and my support coordinator said, "You should write a song about that." And I said, "I'm not a jukebox. You can't just put something in and the song comes out." And then a week later I wrote this song. So now I can't tell her anything about, I'm not going to write a song just because you tell me to. It's called My Own Speed. I go my own speed, I follow my own lead, 'cause my freedom is the only thing I get for free. You tell me to keep up with your pace, but you don't even look at my face. You tell me I should follow your plan, but you never even understand. You think that I'll roll on over, you think that I'll move along, you think that I'll just give in, but you couldn't be more wrong. I go my own speed, I follow my own lead, 'cause my freedom is the only thing I get for free. I pave my own way, I save my own day, 'cause this mean old world ain't gonna do that for me. You say that you will watch my back, next thing you know I am under attack. You say you're looking out for me, but it all looks a lot like greed. You think that I'll roll on over, you think that I'll move along, you think that I'll just give in, but you couldn't be more wrong. I go my own speed, I follow my own lead, 'cause my freedom is the only thing I get for free. I pave my own way, I save my own day, 'cause this mean old world ain't gonna do that for me. They say trust in the system, it'll never do you wrong. But if that were true, would I need to sing this song? I go my own speed, I follow my own lead, 'cause my freedom is the only thing I get for free. I pave my own way, I save my own damn day, 'cause this mean old world ain't gonna do that for me. I go my own speed, I follow my own lead, 'cause my freedom is the only thing I get for free. 'Cause my freedom is the only thing I get for free. 'Cause my freedom is the only thing I get for free. And on my current motor, my own speed is about 10 Ks at tops. Right, this one is Wheelchair Babe, which, yes, is on Spotify and Apple Music. On my album, I recorded everything myself. It's just me and a guitar and sometimes my voice multiple times. Wheelchair Babe was properly produced. It's the whole shebang, and it is very fun to listen to. I can't play guitar like the guy who played guitar on the album, on the recording, so it's not as cool. He played Spanish guitar, which is a cool vibe. I'll do my best. My high heels don't get dirty 'cause I'm wheeling along. I'm feeling kind of flirty as I'm singing my song. I am a wheelchair babe, and there's nothing wrong with me. You ask me what I'm wearing, I say satin and lace. I see you can't stop staring at this beautiful face. I am a wheelchair babe. I know I'm something to see. Just because I'm sitting down doesn't mean I'm out of bounds. This wheelchair doesn't stop me from looking and feeling hot. If you think you've got a chance, come over and shoot your shot. Don't feel strange for staring or for checking me out. I'm sexy and disabled, there's nothing weird about it. I am a wheelchair babe. Line up in single file, please. I hope you will forgive me for being so bold, but someone's gotta say it. I'm worth this chair's weight in gold. I may be in a wheelchair babe, but I am still a masterpiece. Just because I'm in a chair doesn't mean I don't have plans. Disability is never stopping me from feeling good about myself. I'm not staying on the shelf if I see them point and stare. I will buy and toss my hair. They're just jealous that they don't look this good sitting down. To babes with disability all over the world, sing along together, let your voices be heard. We are wheelchair babes, and that's what we're proud to be. Just because I get around on wheels doesn't mean I don't look hot in heels. I may not be your type, and baby, that's alright, but if it's cause of disability, I don't want you anyway. Who cares about legs when your heart is gold? If you got a closed mind, then you're on your own. But if you're looking for somebody to keep up with your stride, wheelchair babes can do one better. We can take you for a ride. Too many times I've heard songs like songs from Britney Spears and Katy Perry being sung by people with disabilities because they're like, you're great, you're beautiful, just the way you are. I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? You know, because we're all different. How are we all different? Say it. I dare you. And they cash in on the disability community because they're saying, because I include everybody. I'm like, no, you don't. Say it. Say the D word in a song. Say disability and sexy in a song. I dare you. So I did. Now this song, I'm obviously in a wheelchair. That's, no secret. And I talk about it on my YouTube channel. I talk about it in songs. What I don't like to do is talk about it with strangers who ask me when I haven't invited it. It's like if you're a dentist, your job is looking in people's mouths. But when you're just enjoying lunch, you don't want somebody to come up and say, look inside my mouth. There's a time and a place for that, and it's at work. And for me, the time and a place for people to ask me about my body is usually never, maybe at the doctor's. And the amount of times where I've just been hanging around, I'm in line at Subway, and somebody says, what happened? Why are you in a wheelchair? And I think, I don't really want to get into medical information, because that's what it is. There's no way of me discussing why I'm in a wheelchair without getting into personal medical information and things that are kind of traumatizing. It wasn't fun. I'm telling you that, it wasn't fun. There's no version of this that was a good time. So yeah, that's what this song is about. Again, angry disabled, because we don't have to put up with nonsense all the time. If you see me wheeling down the street and you're thinking I'm the kind of guy you'd like to meet, you could say great shoes, great shirt, great hair, but please refrain from asking me about my chair. Just don't go there, don't ask, oh, it's making you look like an asshole. It's really none of your business, are you sure you want to go through this? Don't ask, hey, is that really what you wanted to say? I'm just trying to do my groceries, will you let me scan my milk, please? There was the guy who cornered me in Centrelink. He spoke to me without even thinking, why are you in the chair? He asked with no hesitation, do you even care that that is personal information? I said, I want you to think of a loved one and imagine them looking a little something like this. Now imagine all the ways that that could come about and pick the one that sounds the best. The fun one, maybe they fell into a pile of puppies, or the exciting one, maybe they crashed into a unicorn. Oh wait, those aren't real, and the actual causes of disability often result in significant trauma. Don't ask me, you're bringing up terrible memories. I wasn't thinking of them before. Now my brain is full of these thoughts. Thanks, dude. Don't ask, oh, it's making me feel uncomfortable. You're asking questions about my body. Why are you asking questions about my body? That's strange. There was the lady I passed at her Bible study. She got straight to the point, and we're not even buddies. What happened to you? Oh boy, we're going there. Yeah, my medical information's not something I want to share. She's a nurse. She can't help it. Her friend said without fuss. Yeah, I'm not gonna let you throw nurses underneath your rudeness bus. Do you drive? No, I don't. Well, that's a shame, but do you manage? Yes, I do. Well, you certainly have a lovely face, so I suppose that carries you. What's that supposed to mean? I don't want to know. Don't ask. Oh, 'cause I didn't ask you. I really don't need your approval. I'm disabled, but I'm still human. Who'd have thought? Don't ask, hun. Or are you like this with everyone? Are you usually this invasive, asking folks for medical information? I'm not a Wikipedia article made for your consumption so you can know it all. And if you're feeling curious, just think, is it worth being the inspiration of another verse? I have more where these came from. I'd rather not write more. Every conversation like this makes me feel like shit, you know? Because there's no nice way for me to answer the question of why I can no longer walk. So I'm kind of confused by how the hell you would think that this could make for some pleasant small talk. Don't ask, please. It makes me feel like that's all you see. I'm really just a regular guy. Maybe next time, just try saying hi. This one's a fun one. It's this helped me get onto the Aruma Human Rights Committee because I sang this song at the Open Day for Tari Hub, and it's actually inspired by Aruma when it was back with House with No Steps in the early days when there wasn't a lot of listening going on. There wasn't a lot of listening going on in a lot of disability organisations. It was very much, we know how to help people with disabilities, so if you could just sit down and be quiet, we'll help you. But I don't, shh. We know how to help you. So if you could just sit down and be quiet, we can help you. Yeah, but that's not the way, shh. So I wrote this song called Don't You Worry, and it has a happy ending, but yeah, the CEO heard me sing this, and he was like, do you want to be on our Human Rights Committee? Because it sounds like you're not going to shut up when there's an issue. That's correct. Welcome to the show. We want you to know that we'll take real good care of you. We've been doing this for years. We've been oiling the gears, and this caring machine knows just what to do. So leave it in our hands. We already understand what you need. We didn't even have to ask. We're that good. You can trust us, we promise. Your care, it's all honest. Now sit back and be quiet like a good client should. Don't you worry your sweet little pretty disabled head about it. We know exactly what we should do about it. We don't have to hear what you say, 'cause we know the right way. Don't you worry your pretty disabled head. We didn't have to hear what you said. We know exactly what we should do, and we don't have to listen to you. Wait, you want to make a change? Oh gosh, that is strange. I'm afraid that goes against protocol. It's not up for debate. Our care's already great, as long as you're okay with one size fits all. So you'll take what we give you, and we will continue to insist we provide the best service there is. And you won't be leaving because you started believing that this is just how it is in the biz. Don't You worry your sweet little pretty disabled head about it. We know exactly what we should do about it. We don't have to hear what you say, 'cause we know the right way. Don't you worry your pretty disabled head. We didn't have to hear what you said. We know exactly what we should do, and we don't have to listen to you. What do you mean your needs aren't well met? And what do you mean you need more than you get? And what do you mean we might have got it wrong? Maybe assumptions are killing our care, and maybe collaboration can actually get us there, and maybe we should work together and get along. Maybe we should ask your useful disabled head about it. You seem to know what we should do about it. Would you like to have your say and have things done your way? Please tell us how you think the things should be. You know your needs far better than we. You know exactly what we should do. Maybe it's time we listen to you. Maybe it's time we listen to you. Maybe it's time we listen to you. More and more services are realizing we're the experts. I don't go home after work from being a disabled person. There's no clocking off for me. This next song, this was a bit of a viral hit for me. Years ago, I wrote this song called the NDIS Song. Put it on TikTok, didn't think much about it. In like 5 minutes, it had hundreds of views. In a couple of hours, it had thousands of views. By the next day, it had 50,000 views. It struck a chord, I think. So here it is for you today. Sing along if you like it. Has a catchy chorus, so I think you'll get there. What am I pissed about? Or can you guess what makes me scream and shout? It's the NDIS. It starts with good intentions, as is often the way. It helps us folks with pensions so that we don't need to pay for the things that we rely on to survive every day. But if you think that it's free, I've got something to say. If I need a new wheelchair, they study how I sit. If I need a new toilet, then they study how I meet a brand new worker and they help me to undress. Everyone sees me naked, it's no wonder I'm depressed. What am I pissed about? Or can you guess what makes me scream and shout? It's the NDIS. Can't make my own decisions, it's taken from my hands. It's a great charade of agency and no one understands. The NDIS is meant to be all about control and choice. I wish some of that belonged to me, that'd sure be nice. It's always being changed, but it never gets quite fixed. With assumptions and ableism thrown into the mix. How could it all work better? I think I know. Have people with disabilities running the whole damn show. What am I pissed about? Or can you guess what makes me scream and shout? It's the NDIS. It's quite a broken system, that's just the honest truth. It was faded in the way it's made, and there's plenty of proof. It's been underfunded, understaffed, and just badly designed. It might not affect your life, but it sure as hell does mine. But don't think I'm not grateful, don't think I'm not glad. In some ways this whole lifestyle is the best I've ever had. I just get sick of people saying that this thing is free. Technically that's true, it just cost me my dignity. What am I pissed about? Oh, can you guess what makes me scream and shout? It's the NDIS. What am I pissed about? Oh, can you guess what makes me scream and shout? It's the NDIS. NDIS, hey! One day I'll get a whole bunch of people in a pub, beers raised, singing along with me with that one. That's the dream. I'm a big fan of advocacy in music, in case you hadn't noticed. I think sometimes messages are a bit more welcome if they're sung if they're sung to people. If I just tell somebody, what am I pissed about? The NDIS. Oh gosh, that person's a little sassy, that person's a little abrupt. If I sing it, a little softer. And so I write a lot of my advocacy. When I speak at conferences, I pepper songs in between to tell the story, and I think also you get a lot of emotion through in songs. And this next song is called The Great Divide, and it was written in heartbreak. I was part of an Eisteddfod back in Taree, and I signed up. I told them I was in a wheelchair. They said, we'll get a chairlift for you. That's great. I turned up. There's no chairlift. There's no ramp. There's no way of me getting on the stage. So I was on the floor, and everyone else is on the stage. I won 3 prizes. Everyone else got their prizes on the stage, and I'm handed down my prizes on the floor. And I thought, this isn't fair. I cried, and I wrote this song. And then I went on an email blitz to everyone involved. Now that place has a chairlift. Things can happen, but I had to go through the heartbreak first. And now this song I sing everywhere. If there's a stage and I can't get on it, this song is a protest song. If there's a stage and I can get on it, it's an anthem. It's a rejoicing song. Tell me what separates me and you. Is it a doorway, a hallway, or maybe a step or two? You really can't see my point of view, as long as you're on the other side of that great divide. We're really not that different, you and I. Some of the same things make us mad, make us proud, make us cry. But I'll never get where you are, hard as I try, as long as these barriers abide the avoidable divide. I just want to be where you are, living my life just like anyone else. But the distance between us is still much too far, when a single step can make me feel so helpless. And don't tell me not to let it stop me. Don't give me empty platitudes. Don't say you can do it if you put your mind to it. The great divide doesn't give a damn about my attitude. Tell me, why can't I be on a stage, tearing my songs and my stories note by note, page by page? I wanna be free, but this world around me is my cage. I can't wait till we all can say goodbye to this great divide. Tear it down, brick by brick, throw it out, oh I'm sick of it. This journey is long and tiring, but I'll try. I'll fight to get into your stores and cafes. I'm not gonna stop, so get used to this phase. Work with me, so that I can be by your side. There's no more great divide. There's a line in that I had to include, because after that experience with the Eisteddfod, a man came up to me and he patted his wheelchair. That's sin number 1. Don't pat my wheelchair unless you would also pat my body. And he wouldn't, because I didn't know him. But he said, you know what, don't let this stop you. And I said, I don't know if you were watching, but this didn't stop me. The big massive step to the stage did. This rarely stops me. This helps me. This helps me access the world. This is everything that helps me access the world. It's the world that does a lot of stopping. If you let me onto a stage, I won't stop. This song is one of the earliest songs I wrote about disability. It remains one of my favorites. It's called Pretty Disabled. And essentially, we are more than just our labels. Our labels can define us, our labels can encapsulate us, but we are so much more than those. And they only have the power that we give them. I'm disabled. I have a friend with disability, and I describe myself as disabled, and she said, oh, no, don't put negative things on yourself. I said, I'm not. I'm disabled, I'm brunette, I'm gorgeous, I'm smart, I'm fat. They're all the same to me. They have as much weight as anything else. They help somebody describe me in a crowd if the police are looking for me. They have as much power as anything else. I'm pretty, disabled, smart and kind. I'm mentally ill with a marvelous mind. I'm brunette, overweight, funny and wise. My eyesight's no good and I have beautiful eyes. I'm partially deaf, I hear hearts just right. I make people laugh and I cry in the night. I'm in a wheelchair, I have excellent hair. It's all what you see and it's all equally me. I'm more than the sum of my various parts. Who needs working legs when you've got a good heart? I sometimes get sad about the things I can't be, but what matters the most is that I'm perfectly me. I'm not always happy, I'm not always bright. I'm soft and afraid that I'm not doing things right. I try to be brave and I try to be free, but above all I always just strive to be me. You're more than the sum of your various parts. Who cares what they say? You are a work of art. Your mind might feel broken, your heart might feel bruised, but what matters the most is that you're perfectly you. I'm more than the sum of my various parts. Who needs working legs when you've got a good heart? I sometimes get sad about the things I can't be, but what matters the most is that I'm perfectly me. What matters the most is that I'm perfectly me. What matters the most is that I'm perfectly me. This is a song that I wrote with a dear friend. She reached out to me on Facebook and she really loved my music and she said, would you be interested in writing a song about being an autistic adult? And I thought that would be amazing. We're both autistic adults and we sang this at an open mic once and we said, oh, this is a song about being autistic. And somebody looked at us and he said to me, you don't look autistic. And I said, what is it meant to look like? There's no look to being autistic. So yeah, autism is a funny one because we sneak in everywhere. We're everywhere. You don't know who we are. This is called the social code. Curtains up high on the stage. They've got the whole script, but I'm missing a page. I give my performance, I feel so alone, need sanctuary, so I head back home. What is this mask I wear? Why do I even care? I just want to belong, sick of getting it wrong, tired of being misheard, of reliving our words. I am getting too old for this damn social code. Same players, same place, but a brand new look upon every face. Why do the rules never stay the same? It gets so confusing, I don't like this game. What is this mask I wear? Why do I even care? I just want to belong. Sick of getting it wrong. Tired of being misheard. Of reliving our words. I am getting too old for this damn social code. I'm clever, I'm funny, I'm shy but I'm bold. Try to follow the rules, but I will not be told. Though some just don't see it, I'm not meant to mind. And I'm fed up with wishing the world was a little more kind. What is this mask I wear? Why do I even care? I just want to belong. Sick of getting it wrong. Tired of being misheard. Of reliving our words. I am getting too old for this damn social code. I think finding good friends is important, you know, whether you're autistic or not, just finding connections in this very confusing world. And this song is about one of my dearest friends in the world. He passed away a few years ago and I wrote this song. He always loved music and he joked that his mother was so musical that she took it all. She got all the genetics from music and didn't leave any for him. But he loved music and this song is for him. When we met, I was 30 and he was 80. And we connected over so many things. It was just, we always laughed about that. So this is for Les. It's called Through the Woods. Dear old friend, this is where our journey ends. I'm grateful for the time we spent, loving and talking and walking through the woods. The things we learned, the kind of love that can't be earned. Talking while the candle burned. I knew that you knew, we both knew where we stood. Walking together through the woods. Broken hearts, our painful lives were a work of art. Sometimes that's how a friendship starts. Two souls that are lonely and wandering through the woods. Age and time meant nothing to your life or mine. Pain had mellowed us like fine wine. We were hoping and seeking and finding joy where we could. And we both found it in the woods. Now you've risen up through the tree line. Always knew you'd beat me there. Gentle loving arms await you. Gentle love will greet you there. Now I wander paths in silence, retracing all the steps we took, recalling our past conversations like an old beloved book. The woods don't look the same now that the trees don't call your name. This is my prayer, that one day when we meet in the air, I'll have so many new stories to share of all of my lovely adventures in the woods. Yes, I promise I'll keep dancing through the woods. Recently I found some of my old poetry that I used to write when I was very sad. and I thought I'd try putting some of it to music. So this is a poem called The Dead of Night that I've put to music, and there's a very haunted young person, but again, it made some good art. You take the magic you can and you move forward. In the dead of night I heard a shout. Open the window, let the demons out. I watched them leave and wish them well. The screechers vanished into hell. Left alone with the memories. What a broken beauty this is. And my heart aches for those that break, for those that fall a million pieces small. Life is pain and love is real. We choose how we think, but not how we feel. There are those who cry a million crystal tears, live between forgotten years. There's a trapdoor in my soul. It opens when the darkness calls. One step, one stumble, and down you tumble, crumbling when the hard rain falls. Left alone with the memories. What a broken beauty this is. And my heart aches for those who break, for those who fall a million pieces small. Life is pain and love is real. We choose how we think, but not how we feel. There are those who cry a million crystal tears, who live between forgotten years. In the dead of night I heard a sigh. I saw my window open wide. I couldn't fight, I couldn't win, as all the demons crept back in. This is another poem turned to music. This is about the same person that I wrote I'd Ask You. It's called Phantom. I felt the phantom brush my hair, but in a moment he was gone. I could not doubt that he'd been there. The feel of him, it lingered on. I heard a phantom's voices say the words I once believed were true. It spoke of our young love not dead, but slowly fading out of view. I felt the phantom, I felt the phantom, I felt the phantom brush my hair. I felt the phantom's longing gaze. It was a face filled with desire. My hesitation did not fade. It's burning passion, it's scorching fire. I touched the phantom's stone cold hand. It felt so real, I held my breath. Moments passed like grains of sand. This phantom made me long for death. I felt the phantom, I felt the phantom, I felt the phantom's stone cold hand. In quiet darkness, phantoms thrive. They feed on empty hopes and dreams. They make you wish you weren't alive. They poison you you see. The dawn will come and with it light, the power phantoms can't abide. There's end to your never-ending night. You can cast your pain and fear aside. I felt a phantom kiss my head. I feared it would not let me breathe. But then I said, you'll soon be dead, for light and day will fight for me. This song is special because, I mean, they're all special. What am I saying? But this song is particularly special because I wrote it for my dog. My dog Marley, he passed away a few years ago, and he became very sick in the end, and I sort of nursed him through that. So it's essentially a grief song. It's kind of about being somebody's grief doula, in a way. When he was very sick, and he got dementia, and he would forget everything but my voice, and I would say to him, "You're okay, I'm okay, we're okay." And he would remember me. So this song is a song for him, "You're okay." And it's for anyone who's supporting somebody going through a hard time. I have something to say to you, a little secret that will see us through. It's hard to believe, but I promise that it's true. Through all the storms we weather, broken birds of a feather, we'll stick together, me and you. You're okay, even though things are not fine. I'm okay, because your hand's holding mine. We're okay, because we're in this together, in this together. I'm not gonna lie to you, baby. I know that it's all been quite crazy. I know that you're lost. I know that it's costing your sanity. Sometimes it's hard to keep breathing. This tired old heart just keeps beating. But you'll be alright as long as you're holding on tight to me. You're okay, even though things are not fine. I'm okay, because your hand's holding mine. We're okay, because we're in this together, in this together. The nights have been dark and so scary. Your mind, it feels frightened and wary. The world falls apart and you find your heart is not in one piece. But I will be right here beside you. Please let my gentle light guide you. Through all the dark, maybe I will be the one thing you see. You're okay, even though things are not fine. I'm okay, because your hand's holding mine. We're okay, because we're in this together, in this together. Sometimes it feels like the weight of the world lands upon the weakest of shoulders. Sometimes it feels like the heart of the war is fought by all the weariest soldiers. Keep your chin up, keep your head high. That's what everybody has told us, but soon you'll learn the real secret is we all do best with someone to hold us. And I will hold you as you hold me. You're okay, even though things are not fine. I'm okay, because your hand's holding mine. We're okay, because we're in this together, in this together. You're okay, I'm okay, we're okay. You're okay, I'm okay, we're okay. So I'm obviously in a wheelchair, but I have a few hidden disabilities. And one that surprises people with me being a musician is that I'm partially deaf. Kind of the wrong career choice, I know, but limited options. I couldn't be a dancer anymore, and being a tree climber was out of the question. So I'm partially deaf, and we realised recently that my deafness is getting worse. It's a congenital impairment. My nerves didn't develop, and it can be degenerative. We just don't know how much, how fast, all questions. So I started grieving, and I started getting angry, and I started getting sad and scared. And I often joke that when I'm sad, when I'm scared, there are three options. I cry, I self-harm, or I write a song. Sometimes I do all three. In this case, I wrote a song. It's called The Quiet. Tell me that you love me, darling. Tell me that you love me. Say it a little louder, darling. Tell me that you love me. I can hear you breathing, darling. I can hear you breathing. I can hear your heart beating, darling. I can hear your heart beating. I don't want to be in the quiet yet. There are so many words that are yet to be said. All the birds are singing, darling. All the birds are singing. All the bells are ringing, darling. All the bells are ringing. I am full of fear now, darling. I am full of fear now. There's much I cannot hear now, darling. There's much I cannot hear now. I don't want to be in the quiet yet. There are so many words that are yet to be said. I don't want to be in the quiet yet. There are so many words that are yet to be said. But in the dark, I still hear the same. I feel your love when you say my name. Darling, that is something that will never change. In the quiet, that will be my guiding flame. I don't want to be in the quiet yet. There are so many words that are yet to be said. I don't want to be in the quiet yet. There are so many words that are yet to be said. I don't want to be in the quiet. I wrote this song very recently. I turned 36 about 2 weeks ago. And it's funny, I did not think that I would make it this far. Between health issues and major depression, I didn't think that I'd live this long. For many people, 36 isn't old. For some people, they start to feel kind of crusty and wrinkly. Well done. But yeah, I didn't think that I'd make it to 20, let alone 36. So this song is a celebration of growing up and growing old. What's the time?
It is
12:25. I've got 4 more.
4 more songs?
Yeah.
So, I think everyone kind of wants to buy it right now. So,
It's okay. Are you okay to do that?
yeah, no, we can just
Yeah. All right.
whether you've got cash or card. Okay, cash.
Sweet summer days are gone, and so they've been replaced by autumn haze. Nights in cafes, so long ago we talked until the world was still. When did I grow up? I didn't know I would. When did I grow old? I didn't think I could. When I was a little boy, I'd make friends with my toys and they were real. When I was a little girl, I'd find a field and I'd twirl until I fell. When did I grow up? I didn't know I would. When did I grow old? I didn't think I could. Look through the mirror and what do I see? Lord, is that me? When did I look down the tunnel? How far did I go? Lord, I did not know. How did I thought that it would all stop. When I was 19, I thought that my time was up. After all that I'd seen, I thought that I would go up, where I would be washed clean. I thought that I would not grow up. Oh no, I thought that I would not grow up. Oh no, I thought that I would not grow old. Each golden sunset, can't believe I get to see a new one every day. Each time he kisses me, I smile and close my eyes, 'cause I feel safe. I'm glad I grew up. I'm glad I'm growing old. I'm glad I know now the joy in growing old. This one's a little fun. My name's Nell. Nell, yeah. I'll sign it after. Give me 3 more songs and then I'll sign that. This song is a fun one. I wrote it about another boy. I had 2 boys who hurt me very, very badly. And this guy was just silly. He hurt me just because he was silly, not because he was mean. He was just silly. Silly little soldier. So this song is called Soldier Sweetheart. I long to be a soldier, sweetheart. Long to be held in his arms. Long to feel his gentle kisses. Long to hear his words and charms. Let me be your sweetheart. I could show me loyalty and devotion. Let me love you, sweetheart, all the way across the ocean. The war it took my soldier sweetheart, took him far away from me, took him from this land of plenty, took him far across the sea. Let me be your sweetheart, let me show you loyalty and devotion. Let me love you, sweetheart, all the way across the ocean. How I miss my soldier sweetheart, miss his tender loving eyes, miss his warmth, his arms unfolding, miss his prayers and miss his sighs. Let me be your sweetheart, let me show you loyalty and devotion. Let me love you, sweetheart, all the way across the ocean. When I saw my soldier sweetheart, I knew his heart had tired of me. That roving boy didn't want a sweetheart, that roving I had to be free. He threw away my lost heart, took it apart, tossed it asunder. I began to grow smart, I began to wonder. I wanted to be someone, somebody. I was happy being someone's anybody. I wanted to be somebody, someone. But I will not be somebody's another one. I can be your sweetheart, I can show loyalty and devotion, but if you break my sweetheart, you better run far across the ocean. This song was written after a session with my therapist. We discussed, I'm always trying to be good. I'm always trying to be so good all the time. If I write a to-do list, I always do it, even if I'm too tired. And what's best for me is not always what's good. Sometimes what's best for me is to just rest and you know, not follow through on things. But I'm so good all the time. So I wrote this song, and it's called I Am So Good. I'm creative with my songs, but not creative with my titles. I'd rather be one or the other. I am so good. I am so good all the time. I am so good. I'm going out of my mind. I am so good. I always do all of the things on my list. I am so good. If there's an evil, I know how to resist. I'm so good. It makes me want to scream. And so I scream. And so I scream. And so I scream. I scream inside. I've got a lot of bad to hide. I scream inside, 'cause I wouldn't want to make a fuss. I scream inside, I keep my feelings tightly wrapped on a shelf. I scream inside and always seem to end up cutting myself. I scream inside, I need a better release. And so I scream out loud, and so I scream out loud, and so I scream out loud. I'm sick of being good, doing what I should, sick of living up to expectations. I am sick of playing nice, always measuring twice. I just wanna dance with my demons. I wanna dance with my demons. I wanna dance with my demons. I wanna dive in the deep end. I wanna dance with my demons. Oh, 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 oh. Ooh, and that feels good. Da-da-da-dum. That feels good. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And that feels good. I have one more song. I'm going to end it on a happy note. I've written a few love songs, but I don't think there's enough like songs. So I think when you really love someone, you also just like them a lot. So this song is called I Like You. There have been lots of love songs that have done this job well. Is our little love story really unique enough to tell? But I want to tell it to you. Simple, straight and true. I like you. I just really like you. I like you. I just really like you. I like you like a golden summer sunset. I like you like ice cream when the day is hot. I like you like the sound of waves at midnight. And You're the best thing that I've got. Oh, I like you like an ice-cold Coca-Cola. I like you like a cocktail served in a coconut. I like you like the breeze of early springtime. I like you. I just really like you. I could call you Malfrida. I could call you mi amor. I could get so bloody romantic it'll make you sick right to your core. But I'd rather tell it to you, simple, straight and true. I like you. I just really like you. I like you. I just really like you. I like you like raindrops on the window. I like you like a cup of tea when the night is cold. I like you like flames dancing in a fireplace. You turn my greys into gold. Oh, I like you like a drive along the coastline. I like you like a solo played on the saxophone. I like you like a hug when I am crying. I like you. And I love you like a song that's never ending. I love you like the dawn that follows the longest night. I love you like the hope that I find in darkness. I love you, and I really like you. That's all music from me. Thank you so much for being here with me live on your lunch break. I'm going to sit at this table here. If you want some CDs, come up. If you want your CD signed, come up. If you want to chat with me, come up. I'll be here. Thank you so much.